What's up, everybody? This is Sifu Brian here. I'm at a park in my neighborhood. It's a glorious day, not a cloud in the sky, and I'm here to show you how to properly throw a punch in Sil Lum Kung Fu, or for that matter, how to properly throw a punch in any application. There's a couple things that you need to keep in mind, some things you need to never ever do, and something you should always try to do whenever you're throwing a punch. So we're going to get right into it with a standard straight punch in Sil Lum Kung Fu. So you want your hands here at your chamber site. You're going to bring your hand into your center line, corkscrew over, and punch straight out like this. Now I want to show you one thing you never ever want to do with your punches. You never ever want to straighten your arm. Straightening your elbow is basically giving your opponent control of your arm. If they were to grab your arm and put pressure on the back of your elbow, they have you. You can't resist. This joint is nowhere near as strong as they are. However, if you keep that arm bent, the elbow down, wrist turned over, you have all the strength in the world here in your arm, and it would take He-Man to get control of you through this method, okay? So punches from the center, corkscrew over, using the first two knuckles, and you're contacting your opponent right in the solar plexus with those big two knuckles, the strongest knuckles in your hand. So back and forth, keeping those elbows in. Don't overextend, getting the rotational force right at the end, right as impact happens. Boom, boom. All right, so that is the standard punch in Sil Lum Kung Fu. Now we're going to go to a more traditional looking punch where you don't roll your hand over. Still keeping the hand here from chamber, out the center line, contacting in the solar plexus with the big two knuckles. And again, keeping the arm slightly bent. Never ever straighten like this. Second reason you never want to straighten like this is because when you start practicing speed, if you don't have control over your form, you can hyperextend that joint and you can injure yourself, and nobody wants that either. Okay? So just again, into the center line, straight out, contacting the solar plexus with the big two knuckles, just like this. And if you're getting my emails, if you're on my email list, you saw the very first post about centerline theory. Basically from the top of your head, down this line here, through your solar plexus, through your navel, and all the way down to the ground. That's your center line. That's what you're coming out of to strike. If you're in control of your center line, you're in control of the situation. So there you go. Nice quick post about how to properly punch in Sil Lum Kung Fu. Thank you very much. Train hard and stay safe.